Welcome everyone to this channel about SimCity BuildIt. We continue with the bugs, those errors that exist in the game. This is the first bug about the city, an error that is curious, although I don't think it has awakened a feeling of curiosity in more than one mayor, but rather of anger. But we will try to treat it, as it is going to be customary in this series of videos, in a humorous way. My name is Atlantis. I belong to the Isla Atlas Club. This is the bug 741, the first bug about city. Since some bugs are fixed quickly, and with this one I want to tell you about it could happen, that's why I have chosen this one about commercial buildings as the second bug of the channel. Errors. Bugs, I mean. There are a few more, but I know that some of them will be there for a long time, so I'm going a little bit in order. Anyway, if you want to tell me about any bug you have seen, I invite you to go to the Telegram group, a group in English and Spanish, and explain it there so I can make a video with your information. I leave you the link in the description. Well, let's start. Since the update of the Mayor's Pass over Prague, version 153.1, there was a problem in the new commercial buildings to install. With that version, the sports shop was introduced as a fixed commercial building, and the toy shop as a new commercial building fixed too. We have not been few that only if you reach level 999 you can install the toy shop, a requirement to say the least difficult, and the sports shop is always closed even if you have bought it. Of course, considering that I'm at level 62 and that the city experience goes up, I mean that it goes in geometric progression. That is, each level you grow costs more than the previous one. I think that when I have lived, I don't know, about 20 lives, and in all of them I have continued the game where I left off, then I'll be able to open that commercial building. Evidently it is a rather curious error, and it happens in veteran cities which have an experience level of 99 and more than 7 years in the game, and in others that are not so much, because my city Tis is relatively new. I think at the time of making this video it will be about 2.5 years old or a little more. And that's where it happened to me. So there is no pattern in that sense. Actually, the truth is that many people may have found it annoying not to open those commercial buildings, especially the toy shop, because it has an item that clearly helps to win simoleons, which is a trick that is about to come out in the channel at the time of making this video. But it is also true that if you can't put it, what happens is that, in no case, you will be asked for items from those two shops, neither in shipments, nor in yellow helmets, nor in red helmets or anything, so consequently you have two added advantages. The first advantage is that everything that might require items from these two commercial buildings doesn't. I mean, it doesn't ask you for any items that you can't make, which makes it much simpler to keep getting easier shipments, easier residential upgrades, and everything, in general, a little easier. And the second advantage is that the global market is not saturated with items like toy blocks, so the global market visibility is also better overall, and that means it's easier to get special items on the global market. Just a little bit more, but hey, it's a plus. Am I unhappy with this bug? Well, you can see that yes and no. On the one hand, I lose the easiest way to earn money, and on the other hand, I benefit from the advantages that this problem offers me with the two commercial buildings. Now I explain something more, but if you like the video, give it a like, and remember to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. From now on, in each video, I will put a caption, as you will see labeled in this video, so you can read, "Since when is this bug?" Those affected by the bug, and some features, if any. And when this bug is solved, then simply in the description will appear the word solved, so that you know it, and I will try to write the date of when it was fixed. Can it take a long time to fix this bug? Yes, of course, there are bugs that take years, and they still haven't been fixed. Others take years, but finally get fixed. And others take a few weeks to be fixed. We'll see which group this bug joins. Actually, this bug came out suddenly, so I'm afraid it's a combined error between the database and the game on the gamer's device. I say this because I, who was one of the first people to install the updated version 153.1, I was able to get to buy the toy shop. I even made 2 teddy bears. I don't know if the name of the item is correct after translation, I even spent a lot of simoleons, and I'm talking 600,000 at least, to expand it and so on. And all of a sudden it crashed like this. There was no clear reason, and the version was already installed when the requirements suddenly changed. We'll see how it ends, and especially when. So, another curious bug analyzed, but don't worry, not everyone is affected. And if you are lucky enough to be at level 999 of city experience, which is quite simple, well then, don't even worry. Come on, after a few laughs, let's continue enjoying the game, and that these errors, mostly funny, do not cloud our fun. See you at SCBI. Greetings to all.